What to feed a month-old kitten. Cats are one of the most human-friendly animals ever. There's hardly any house in the United States that doesn't have a pet cat in it. They're cuddly, they're cute and elegant, but they're extremely moody sometimes. They say cats have 9 lives, but I'd say cats have only 1 life. But because of their temperamental nature, they seem to annoy you like 8 cats combined. Hey everybody, welcome to Paw Venue. Cats reproduce like crazy, and their heat cycle occurs every 14 to 21 days. A typical cat can give birth to 3 kittens on average. The standard age of a cat is 17 years. The young kitten is such a picky eater and is very fussy. Today we will talk about the eating cycle of young kittens and how they should be taken care of. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon to get updated about the upcoming videos. With all that being said, let's dig into it. Cats are picky eaters, we all know, but young kittens are more delicate in this regard. During their first 2 months, they just have milk. During the first month, they start to avoid their mother's milk. And when they reach 2 months, they begin to eat solid food every day. So a month-old kitten needs nutrition almost daily, according to its eating and drinking schedule. Whatever you give it to eat, it's either not going to eat it or eat it when they vomit it back. That's because the stomach of a small kitten is susceptible and the teeth of the cat aren't developed yet. So let's go ahead and explain what to feed a month-old kitten. What do kittens eat? Newborn kittens don't really eat much. They just obtain their antibodies from their mother through colostrum during some first hours of their life. Then they get these antibodies from their mother's milk, which allows them to put on some weight and develop bones and teeth during the first week of their life. They must be fed milk formulated for infant kittens if the mother rejects her litter and does not produce milk, or if one of her cats is weak or unwell. This applies to any abandoned kittens we encounter, as they require those specific nutrients to survive and mature into adults. Now, these newborns should be fed every 3 hours until they are 3 weeks old, since they're little and don't have thermal regulation, so they must be provided warmth at all times. They open their eyes and see the world when they are 10 days old and develop teeth when they are 20 days old. Kittens require a lot of calories to develop fully. By 3 weeks of age, these calories will exceed 130 calories per kilogram per day. The frequency of feeding can be increased to 4 to 5 hours from now on. It is critical to use cat formula, though if you don't have any, you can substitute an emergency puppy formula. Now, if you're using powdered formula, you should make more than 1 serving at a time for 48 hours. On the other hand, when making powdered milk for cats, it can be divided into portions and stored until needed. They should be preheated to 35 to 38 degrees in a warm water bath before use, never in the microwave due to the risk of overheating or uneven heating. So what I'm trying to say here is don't ever feed a kitten with powdered milk that is more than 38 degrees, because that can make the cat vomit a lot. Orphan cats and their habits. Orphan kittens should be bottle fed, with the syringe kept on hand in case of an emergency. To do so, they are positioned horizontally in sternal decubitus with their heads raised to mimic the breastfeeding position. We can use a drop of milk from the bottle on our fingers and bring it closer to the kitten's mouth to encourage them to drink their formula. This will cause the kitten to detect the milk and begin sucking on the cup to drink it. This also helps the cat digest the milk quickly, and the cat will not vomit it out. I know I'm saying vomit a lot because they do vomit a lot, and if they do vomit, it is a mess you don't really want on your bed or on your couch. They tend to vomit in intervals, means that one time they'll vomit and you think that it won't happen again. Then it happens again. So all in all, it's a mess. If your kitten is under the age of 3 weeks, you will need to assist him in defecating. It is necessary to keep a daily record of weight, meals, elimination, and general behavior, and maintain a healthy temperature, 30 to 32 degrees during the first week, then 24 degrees the following week. They will also require a warm and secure environment in your home. It's vital to remember that the first thing you should do if you find an abandoned kitten is take it to the veterinarian. They'll check to make sure the kitten isn't sick, tell you how old it is, and guide you through the process of caring for it. How much does a month-old kitten eat? 1 month-old kitten doesn't look that big, but it will require at least 130 calories per kilogram of body weight, spread out between 4 to 5 daily feedings. A kitten that is 1.5 months old will require about 225 calories per kilogram of weight per day. And after they are 5 months old, they will need a maximum of 250 calories per kilogram of weight per day. If they live with their mother, 1-month-old kittens will usually continue to drink milk, but since their teeth have already begun to come out, they will show interest in solid food, particularly their mother's solid food. Cat food can also be used as a portion of solid food. When your cat reaches the age of 18 months, he or she will be an adult cat, requiring 70 to 80 calories per kilogram of body weight. This may differ based on whether your cat needs to grow or reduce weight, as well as their lifestyle. Indoor cats will require fewer calories than active outdoor cats. To learn more, speak with your veterinarian. How to feed a month-old kitten. Now that we have figured out what to feed them, let's go ahead and talk about how to feed them. The diet of a month-old cat will probably have formula milk for cats, dry cat food or wet cat food, fresh and clean water, food every 4 to 5 times a day, no food every time they ask. A 2 to 3 week old kitten will still require feeding every 2 to 3 hours, and each meal should include at least half a spoonful of formula or milk. If a kitten is nursing from its mother, you'll have to rely on its weight to determine whether or not it is eating enough. Its weight should climb to around 10 ounces between days 8 and 18. It will begin to crawl about immediately after its eyes open. So what this means is formula milk is a must for young kittens. Then dry or wet food with fresh, clean water. They should not be fed every time you feel they're hungry because they're not. Also, check that they are fed 4 to 5 times a day and are sleeping well. Otherwise, they can develop certain disorders that can cause problems. What happens after the first month of a cat's life? Cats are social animals, and that is something that we all know. A cat's socializing stage begins at 2 weeks of age and lasts for 7 weeks. Kittens learn everything from their mother during this time. Physical interaction with humans is necessary for healthy behavior in adulthood, as events that occur during this time have a long-term impact on the cat's personality. This is the time for cats to meet new people, other animals, and travel to new areas. As adults, they will have a more balanced temperament and will be able to adjust to diverse situations and avoid stress. Let's talk about some science now. Once your kitten reaches the age of 1 month, they will begin the weaning process, which will reduce their capacity to digest lactose in milk, while increasing the amylase enzymes responsible for breaking down the starch included in the carbohydrates of dry or wet cat food. Weaning begins at 4 weeks of age and can be continued until the transition is complete at 8 weeks of age. All in all, cats can be friendly and all, but under a few circumstances. If they are fed well and kept well, the cat becomes an investment. People will surely ask about it, and if you're selling it, ask the price. A good-looking, well-kept, and well-fed cat is a head-turner. And once a cat becomes your friend, it will stay your friend for a long time. So guys, this is all about it. We worked so hard on this, so I hope you like this video, and let me know if you have any queries in the comment section. Also, do let us know if you're now interested in getting any cats, and if you do, please feel free to let us know in the comment section. Don't forget to give a thumbs up to the video and share it with your friends. Check out this playlist of latest uploads, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.